What up, 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 doe? It's your boy, Carter Comedian, aka Dub the Dude when I'm on them twos. And we back with another episode of Blunts for Breakfast. I am your host, Carter Comedian. I want to thank everybody who gonna tune in, who didn't tune in, who just checking me out, who first time ever seeing me. But I am Carter Comedian. And we back with another episode of Blunts for Breakfast, man. And it be stuff that just pop in my mind that I be feeling like certain people don't get recognition. Like they don't get they, just dues. You know what I'm saying? So it popped in my mind. I said, you know who don't get their just dues? The dudes who found out they wasn't the daddy of the baby. Like we don't really check on them no more. I noticed that, and today on this Blunts for Breakfast, we checking on the dudes who found out that they wasn't the baby's father. Or I want to know, with the ladies, like how y'all coping with knowing something y'all already knew, finding out something y'all already kind of knew. I believe. You know what I'm saying? So give me give me some content this time, y'all. Cause I got some, you know what I'm saying? I have never been like not the daddy. I have never been not the daddy. And I don't even know what that feel like. Like I don't even it sounds heart crushing. I can't even lie. It sounds heart crushing to even go through something like that. Like you've been with this girl and y'all having a baby. And whole time in her mind, she know that the timing of everything is off. Now I done had some motherfuckers try to say, that you pregnant by me, but I'm so fucking smart. No, you can't. You can't get pregnant through the mouth, ma'am. You can't get pregnant through the mouth. There's no way impossible. So what you talking about is not true. But I've never not been the daddy. I have never not been the daddy. I've always been the daddy. Like, ain't that a blip? Like, you are the father. Like, God damn. Like, I don't know, when I found out, as far as the children that I do have, that I did have blood work done with, DNA tests or whatever, Dina. Yeah, so when I found out the news, I was happy. I ain't gonna lie. It was more happy. Like, I was more like just finding out to cover my ass, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay. Like, I know ain't nobody in the world that really, really wanna have a baby by me, baby, and be on welfare. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, okay, I know I ain't pick a winner, but I just gotta make sure because I know what type of dude I am. I'm a man, so I'm gonna take care of my kids, but I don't want to be taking care. I don't want to be no dude that's taking care of somebody else's kid. You know what I'm saying? So I just got to cover my ass. I wanted to make sure. And when I made sure, man, it was like happy. The worst part about finding out though is you know what I'm saying, apologizing. Like really apologizing to your baby mama for being an asshole because you didn't fully give 100% because you wasn't sure or whatever, and you might have said some things that you know what I'm saying that wasn't practical, maybe not right. Like you a hoe, you know what I'm saying, you fuck me. Who said you ain't fuck nobody else? All that disrespectful stuff. So it was like I had to eat that humble pie. I had to eat that apple pie, that humble pie, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, damn, I got the results in the mail. Now I got to reach out. What's happening, Felix? Thanks for checking in. Shout out Dirty Red 313. But yeah, man, and it was just me covering my ass. But, you know, I really want to hear from, you know, people who found out they wasn't a kid, like, who found out they wasn't a kid, the real daddy or whatever. Like, how y'all coping, man? I ain't talking about that day you found out. Like, how you coping with it through life after finding out? Because we don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't check on them no more, dog. Like, I think Maury should come back with a whole nother show of the dudes who wasn't the daddy and just find out how their life going. Like, just the dudes who was there in the life. You know what I'm saying? The dudes who said, I don't care who is still my child. Like, I want to know how y'all fucking doing, bro. I really do. I'm concerned. I'm concerned. I want to know how y'all doing, how y'all holding up. Is it getting any easier? Just let me know. Because I don't think it could get no easier. Especially if you stay there. Especially if you stay there. Now you got a constant reminder. You got to be built way different. You got to be built way different to stay there with a constant reminder of your girl's infidelity. And I ain't saying treat the kid wrong. No, I mean, I ain't never saying that. Never that. Never, ever, ever. Because kids don't ask to be here. But, like, like, do you feel some type of way towards that motherfucker? Like, is it like some type of negative feeling towards that kid or whatever? Like, I ain't saying what you do to him, don't do nothing wrong to him or nothing like that. I ain't saying that. I'm talking about like when it pops back in your mind, like, man, you stayed and you know this ain't your baby. And then I want to know also the dudes who stayed, and found out that it wasn't their baby, and the baby daddy, who baby it was, they found out it was his, and he stepped up, and you stayed. Like, dog, how is that working? How is that working for you? Because I would have to imagine that's the hardest shit. Like, the dude popping up who your girl cheated on you with to take the baby and you know, be a dad to him. And then bring him back. And then, see, if I was in that situation, I would be an asshole with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I would be like, hey, sis. I would be actually like, just trying to befriend the fuck out that nigga. Just to get on his nerves. Like, I got your girl pregnant, and I'm stepping up and being a baby, good baby daddy. You know she looking at me. You know she like my swag and what I do, nigga. Now I'm the baby daddy. I'm part of your family for life. That's what I'm calling checking on. I'm calling checking on them dudes. You know what I'm saying? Because we never hear about them after we find out that wasn't your baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they ain't go on with their life. I just want to know, like, what you doing? Did you have another kid? Are you traumatized from that? Because I think that's a major trauma to go through life, you know what I'm saying, having love for a child that you think is yours, and then you find out that ain't even your baby. I just think that's messed up. That's a messed up pill to swallow. And then another messed up pill to swallow is the ones who took care of their kids, was in the life, did all the right things, birthdays, graduations, all this and that, to find out that child wasn't yours. How y'all doing, man? How is y'all doing? How is y'all holding up? Those the people I'm checking on right now, y'all. If y'all know somebody or anything, share my video and tag their name in it so they can get this, what's the name? So they can get this therapy. I'm gonna call it therapy, because me just thinking about that, like, I would have to imagine, like, I'm taking care of a kid, I'm doing all the right shit. Motherfucker don't look shit like me though, but hey, I'm daddy. I'm daddy. I ain't even questioning it because I'm a man first. You know what I'm saying? I know I was sleeping with this woman unprotected, and she got pregnant, and she said it's mine, so I'm gonna take her word for it. I ain't listening to nobody or what everybody say. Talking about that's a white man baby and all that. No, I ain't listening into that. I ain't listening into that. And then just to find out that the baby wasn't yours. Like, can you really get it? I found out though, this is the crazy part about those situations. I found out you can't even get a refund. You can't even get a refund, bro. You can't get no percentage back, no, not half. No, you can't even sue the motherfucker that ran that bullshit on you, that manipulated you into believing that this was your child. You can't even sue them and be like, I want half of what the fuck I spent. I just take half. Like, you gotta swallow that pill. You gotta take that L. That's a loss right there. And then what is it with women telling the truth though? Like, if you know it's a possibility it's another man's baby, what is it? What is it? You want to live in this fake ass like you didn't fuck up, like you didn't make a mistake, like I don't get it. I would hate to ever go through that. And then I ain't even gonna lie, with my kids, it's like one of them that I be thinking that sometimes, because I'm like, man, even if, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be real. I don't, me and all my kids, we ain't tight like that. I love them to death. They love me. I know that, but we ain't tight like that. But at least every now and again, I get a reach out. You know what I'm saying? I talk to them. I interact with them. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm not saying is the right thing, but I do at least get that. I do get the recognition. But this one of mine, man, this motherfucker won't call, won't answer call, put me on block, won't tell me nothing of what I may have done. Like, I'm in the dark. So what I think is, and this is my truth, what I think is, what happened is, because this is my alleged first child, and I was young, you know what I'm saying, a teenager, 17, 18, dealing with a grown woman, you know what I'm saying, trying to be grown, a college girl at that, you know what I'm saying, and now I'm older, and I done lived in my 20s and all that, and I know what's really going on in the 20s now. I wasn't that older woman's only nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was just a boy toy. But me being young, me being her boy toy, I seen it as me being her boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? That's my woman. That's my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? She older, but that's my girlfriend. But me being a kid, me not knowing that she's an adult, she got a whole fucking life in college that you don't know nothing about, nigga, because you in these streets and you doing this and that. So what I think happened is, one day, I guess I think she told her the truth. Like, that's not really your daddy. And now I don't hear nothing. This is just things I think. I'm not saying none of this is true. This is just things I think. I'm trying to make sense of why I'm getting treated by my first child, like that. I talked to the rest of them or whatever, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? I understand. But my first one, I'm like, wait. This was all your mama right here. This ain't got nothing to do with me. Why I can't get a phone call? Why I can't call you? Why stuff like that. Like, what's really going on? What have I done that's so bad that I'm just cut the fuck off? So me being in the dark, that's the only conclusion I could come up with, is that her mama must told her that I'm not her real daddy and she just cut me off. Because I haven't heard nothing. And still to this day, this has been over, 10 years now. Still to this fucking day, I reach out. I try to call from different numbers, all that shit. I can't get through. I guess when they see a 313 area code, they know it's me. But this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? This not me ducking. This not me hiding. I step up to my responsibility, but at the same time, I don't want to step up and then I've been stepping up and then I find out that it ain't mine. You know what I'm saying? Because these grown women are like that. They like that. And like I say, I'm a kid. I'm in the streets. I'm having fun, playing basketball, selling weed, hanging with my boys and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Then at nighttime, I got this grown woman who want me to come over and spend the night. Oh, okay. I'm on my way. So, if y'all can ever get in contact with that broad, I tried to reach out even to the baby mama. This motherfucker won't even accept my friend request. That's how I'm suspicious of it. Like, hold on, bitch. But you know that's what they say though. When you're a victim of SA, because that's what it is. I don't care if I was a boy and I was out there, I still was being manipulated into thinking something that it wasn't. So when you know what I'm saying, when you young and you get, SA'd or whatever, when you grow up, like if they not into that, like if they really into, the P word, y'all know what I'm saying? P-philic, behavior, when you get older, you become unattractive. You get what I'm saying? Like you're a grown man now. You don't look like the little boy no more. You got facial hair. So now I guess I'm not interesting to this person. You know what I'm saying? But I'm alleged your baby daddy. I thought we supposed to be friends forever. I can't even get a fucking. I'm on Messenger trying to message. I can't get an answer on that. I'm reaching out to sisters. I can't get an answer on that. So somebody know what the fuck going on. They just don't want to tell me because I'm a real nigga and they know they would have to accept accountability for everybody lying to me. Everybody running bullshit on me. But like I say, that was the thing, bro. Like, I couldn't see, man, if I was to find that out though, I would be mad, but I would understand. I would understand because I know what position I was in. You know what I'm saying? I was the victim. I don't like saying the victim because I ain't no victim. I was the target. Let's say that because I was the target. So what I was going through and getting done to or whatever, that was part of being the target, nigga. When you the target, you can go through shit like this. So if y'all know who my baby mama is, tell her. Carl on this motherfucker spreading the truth like a motherfucker about your ass. Because that's what I really want to bring awareness to that though. But that's another topic. But we just gonna stay on course, you know what I'm saying? If you got, if you ever found out that you're not the father or the child's, the child wasn't yours or whatever, I'm just checking on you. I'm just checking on you. That's all I'm doing. I just want to know how you holding up. Are you good? Because like I say, we never hear about them no more after it. Like, okay, life goes on. I know this, but how my man dealing with that trauma? Like when you see the child, do you still see the child? Do you interact with the child? Do you, go by? Do you still fuck with the bitch? That's another question I want to ask. Is you still fucking with that bitch? That's what I want to know. Tell me, is you still messing with that woman who blamed that child on you that wasn't yours, G? I know you ain't. I know you ain't, G. I know you ain't. But yeah, though. I'm gonna be real. I couldn't stay. I couldn't stay. I couldn't. I could not stay with a woman that blamed the baby on me. And then it's like, this just darted in my mind too. See, should be darting in my head though. But it's similar to a man having a baby outside of his relationship. So if y'all should understand when I mean I could stay. If you're a woman that stayed with your man even though he had a baby outside the relationship, I want to just let you know you stupid. You're stupid. That's the ultimate betrayal, bro. Like, I get fucking. But nigga, you out here nutting them motherfuckers like they family. Well, you know what I'm saying? Not that part of family, but you know what I'm saying? Like y'all trying to build something. And the women be knowing niggas in relationships and still decide to have a baby. You stupid. You stupid. I'ma say it. Ain't nobody else gonna tell y'all this shit, but I will. Cause I don't give a fuck about y'all. You stupid. You stupid. You can't betray me and I forgive it. You have a baby on me by another man, I'm out. I'm out. Shit. Some niggas be out and it's still their baby. They don't give a fuck. But no, I couldn't deal with it, bro. Maybe I'm too emotional. Maybe I could. I'll be looking at that baby and just start crying and shit. You not mine. I want to love you, but I can't. I couldn't stay. I wouldn't do it. And then you got them women who expect you to stay because you're a good nigga. Like, it ain't the fact that they don't give a fuck that they did it wrong as hell. It's the fact that you're a good nigga and you could change their life. Don't leave me. Nah, bitch, I'm gone. I'm cold. I can't stay. I got shit to do. But for real, this is Blunts for Breakfast. I'm your host, Carl the Comedian, and I'm just bringing some light to, shit that you wouldn't think about. And like I said, y'all don't think about this, and I know I haven't until earlier today. What happened to the guys who found out they're not the kid's father? Like, how y'all cope? Because if I ever would have to go through something like that, I would want to know what's the best route to take instead of beating the shit out that woman. Instead of raising hand, beating her in front of this child that ain't mine. Like, what do you do? How do you cope? And then how do you cope with not going back to messing with her no more? Because I know what I would do. I'd be in jail the whole time. By the time I get out, I done moved on. She done healed. I done moved on. I ain't trying to go back that route. But that's a hard one, man. That's just something to think about. Where are those guys at? I got a little personal story for y'all, you know what I'm saying? This about my baby mama. Real talk. Like, I was a side nigga, you know what I'm saying? I was a side nigga on one of my baby mamas or whatever. And she ended up getting pregnant. But she was dealing with other dudes and stuff, which I knew. You know what I'm saying? I never made that an issue with me or anything like that. And she got pregnant. So, of course, she blamed it on another nigga. Bro. Blamed it on another dude. He was so weary about it and shit. Because I was smashing too. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, he seen me, but he never knew that I was smashing or whatever. Like, it was that type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll be around and nigga don't know I'm smashing. But, yeah, so, he had the baby. I guess he was trying to do the baby daddy thing or whatever. This was my child, y'all. But I guess they had to go through the blood test shit. No, the baby born. This nigga signed the birth certificate of my child. Of my child, y'all. This nigga signed the birth certificate. Every motherfucking thing, y'all. About a year down the line, I guess they went through the blood test situation and found out that it wasn't his baby. Oh, shit. Now my motherfucking alert antennas done went up. Like, and then I'm hearing this shit third party. It ain't even her telling me. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing this shit from a motherfucker who ain't got shit to do with nobody's situation. I'm like, what? Well, how you know this? They tell me the real. Man, we opened her mail. We opened her mail and seen it. And dog, it might be you, dog. No, it ain't me. It ain't me. But I was, you know what I'm saying, in that mode. But then when I did talk to her, you got the chance to kick it with her, broke it down to her. I'm like, look, I'm willing to step up, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, I have to take a blood test. I just have to, because you tested somebody else and they wasn't the daddy. And I have to get tested too, just to make sure I am, and it ain't nobody else. So I'm not just finna step up. I will be in the picture. I started being in the picture a little more, you know what I'm saying? For a few months, my daughter thought I was the dollar man. You know, she called me the dollar man. Here come the dollar man. Here come the dollar man. Which was cool, you know what I'm saying, at the time, because I didn't think that she was mine or whatever at the time. So I finds out that she is mine. Boom, I step up. Because that's the right thing to do as a man. I'm living off an example of how my daddy was, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that it was all peachy and cream or whatever, but my daddy was there, you know what I'm saying? Even though he wasn't with my mama, he was there. I had got plenty memories of my dad, you know what I'm saying? So that's the example that I'm setting. I'm stepping up. I don't give a fuck, nigga. This mine. They not finna be out here. No, hell no, not my blood. So I stepped up. But and then this the crazy ass world. I ran into the nigga. Now, I didn't remember where I knew the nigga from, bro. But I was out riding. I go over one of my homegirls' crib and shit. She ride too. And I guess she know him, you know what I'm saying? So he come up, they kicking it or whatever, and shit like that. But I'm looking at him whole time like, I know this nigga from somewhere. I can't think of where I know this nigga from, bro. I know this nigga from somewhere. It didn't dawn on me, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. It didn't dawn on me. Nah, this like 3-4 years, maybe, let's say about maybe 5-6 years ago or whatever. It didn't dawn on me until I got my daughter's birth certificate. And I seen that this nigga was on the motherfucking birth certificate. What's happening, Chuck? I see this nigga on the motherfucking birth certificate. Soon as I read the name, that's when it all came back to me. That's where I know. That's the nigga who thought he was my daughter's daddy. Oh, man, I swear. I never bring it up to him if I ever see him again, but if I ever see him again, I know where I know him from. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, oh, my God. Because I remember the nigga shared a similar name with my brother. So that's how it dawned on me. I'm like, that's where I know this nigga from, yo. As soon as I seen it. So now I'm in process of getting that off, getting his name off her fucking birth certificate. But yeah, so I know that's gonna be like a 2-step. But it's cool. I'm cool with that. But I ain't even lit the blunt yet, y'all. This shit getting so motherfucking hectic. Just got me thinking, like I say, I'm really concerned about where these dudes at. Where they at, bro? The dudes who found out they wasn't the father. Like, how they coping? How they, You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be real. I ain't never had a homeboy or a friend or a brother, cousin, or anything like that to ever go through that. I'm gonna keep it a thou wow. I'm gonna keep it a thou wow. I've never. So I really don't know. I really don't know how niggas cope with that. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that should be brought to the light. Something should be talked about. Like, where are those guys? Are y'all checking on them? Are y'all asking them how they doing since they found out the dudes that they bitch was a hoe? That's not your baby. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Sometimes when I'm out, or if I'm at work, like I see people with their kids and stuff, and sometimes it's not for me to judge, but in my mind I'll be like, nope, that ain't his baby. That ain't his baby. Am I the only one that do that? Am I the only one that do that? Like, be out and see a child with the daddy and the mama and the baby light skinned with good hair, mama brown skinned, daddy dark skinned with dreadlocks. Like, how this baby so attractive? And y'all ugly as hell. Not attractive, but how this baby so cute? And y'all ugly as hell. And y'all not attractive. So I be like, yeah, that ain't his baby, dog. He don't even know. He pushing the fuck out that stroller and he don't even know that ain't even his baby. I don't know. It's just me. I think it's a little game I like to play in my head, though. Like, are you the father? And then I just watch families that come in my job or whatever. And then I just be like, nope. Y'all should have a talk. And then, like I say, for a woman not to tell the truth, why? If you know the deal or whatever, why just keep lying? What does it get you? What does it get you? Nothing. You still look bad. You're not winning no prize. Ain't nobody giving you a consolation prize or anything like that. So, really, what is you doing? What is you doing, my dear? I need to know. I got some more shit to do real fast if y'all don't mind me. Get some shit popping real fast. It ain't working. So, I'll come back to y'all later when I got something. But yeah, man. Like, after the 18th birthday, you found out it ain't his. That's something. Now you to build a relationship with a stranger. This stranger is calling you daddy. Like, real talk, the real stand-up guys, where y'all at? I want to hear from the dudes who stayed. I want to hear from the dudes who left. I want to hear from everybody. I know they out here, bro. Share this video. We gonna find them, y'all. We gonna find them, and we gonna get them to tap in to tell their motherfucking story. You ain't the damn daddy. Or the dudes who sneak behind the, what's the name back? Like, I know this chick, right? She insisting that this child is this man's child, right? Every time I look at the child, it ain't got nothing to do with me, but every time I look at the child, I'm like, that's not his fucking child. That's not his child, you know. I seen this nigga kids. I don't know. And then it be like I'm gonna be a real ass nigga, dog. Like back in the day or whatever, years ago, in my 20s, I'm saying in my 20s, so that's back in the day for me. Back in the day, man, I was a player, a real Mac. I ain't gonna say a player, a real Mac. You know what I'm saying? I had multiple women. I could get multiple women. It was like just something about me. I don't know what it was. I guess I had it going on in the eyes of women. And I slept with a girl, bro. I swear to God, it seemed like about 12 months after that, I found out she just had a baby. That shit scared me, bro. But like any real nigga would do, shit, I went to do some investigating. I got to find out what the hell going on. Is this my baby? I mean, we did just sleep together. We was unprotected, but then now you got a baby out here, and this round my I'm gonna call it my farming time. It's something about the summer, bro. I think like all my babies get made in the summer. I'm gonna be real. All my babies get made in the summer. If it's in the winter, it's like I'm staying in the house. But the summertime is like my farming. I call it farming. It's my farming season. You know what I'm saying? When I replant my seeds and start my what's the name off, my farm off, whatever. But so I was getting a lot of women. And this particular woman, she did, you know, we did sleep together, but then like 12 months after that, I heard she had a baby. Now I know it take 9 months to make a baby, but like I said, it's just a hit and quit. And then I don't hear from her for like 12 months that she done had a damn baby. And the baby like 3-4 months and shit. So I'm get scared as hell in my head. So I go to her and ask her, hey, is this my baby? She tell me no. She tell me no. Thank God, thank God. She like, dawg, this ain't your baby, Carl. This ain't your baby. All right, bet. Cool. Left it alone. Never seen her no more. They kept it moving. Like it wasn't no issue for me to pursue. Not knowing she could have had a good baby daddy if she would have lied, but I'm glad she kept it real if it wasn't. But for some strange reason in my mind, I still think it's mine, bro. So hit the like button if you think you got a baby out here somewhere that's another nigga taking care of it, or another nigga think it's his, or another nigga pay child support for, or whatever. If you think, I'm not saying if you know for a fact, don't tell on yourself or whatever, because you'll be telling how ain't shit you is. But if you think that, you know, you are right, because you just think that. It's not true, it's not really what's happening in your life, you just think that. I think every man think that. Especially if you up over 30 something, bro, and you know you was hot in the ass growing up. Like everybody wasn't hot in the ass, bro. But if you know you was hot in the ass growing up, men, niggas smashing everything that came your way, you probably think like that. Like, bro, I probably got a baby out here that I don't know nothing about. From this chick that I met out of town and I smashed her one time and I dipped, never seen her again or whatever. From this chick I met at the party one night and we smashed and I dipped and I ain't never seen her again. Yeah, I be thinking like that. Now, I know what y'all question gonna be. Why you use condoms? Because niggas was hot in the ass. Niggas was hot in the ass. Niggas felt, I ain't gonna lie, back in the day, niggas felt condoms took away from the moment. It's like a pause. It's like a pause in the action. That's why they always cut that part out the movie, out the dirty movies. So niggas slip that on. It's like boring. It's like, man, dog, y'all don't even really get, well, if you know how to properly put one on. But the struggles of putting a condom on when you don't know how to properly put one on is a real struggle, bro. It's a real struggle. It's damn near, there's homelessness and putting a fucking condom on properly. Like they're side by side. There's two problems in America that we need to address. Yeah, but yeah. So it felt like back in the day, it felt like it took away from the time. I could get it right here and now. I ain't gotta go all the way to the store, go buy one and all that. Cause we didn't keep them on us and shit. It was like, I ain't even gonna lie, it was kind of like taboo to even go buy a condom. Like, I ain't started buying condoms until I got grown, you know what I'm saying? After going through the situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck this. That shit ain't happening to me no more. But, yeah. In the beginning, no, nigga, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I'm not finna be wrestling with this goddamn piece of rubber and then now my shit going down because I'm pressing on my shit. Shit ain't rolling. I done put the bitch on inside out. Man, you ever put a condom on inside out, trying to do it in the dark? I'm smashing the fuck out of myself. I ain't know you supposed to leave a little air in it. Nah, I'm fucking. It's a big ass goddamn balloon at the tip of my shit. I ain't leaving no little space. This bitch ready to bust open. And little secret, FYI, ladies, this for y'all. This for y'all, and y'all to know this, bro. When a condom break, the nigga know it. Just in case you ain't even know. Because I done heard motherfucking women talk about they got pregnant because the condom broke. No, he got you pregnant. He nutted in you. He knew it was broke. He didn't stop. He didn't stop. He did that on purpose. Mm-hmm. So that's just a little FYI for y'all. But yeah. So yeah, I wasn't thinking about no contraceptive and all that. I'm like, shit, here goes nothing. See, Lord, please, like every time too, that shit develops. Like if you go through, medical conditions from sex or whatever in life, you know what I'm saying, where you have, things happening down there that shouldn't be happening or whatever. It causes like after sex, post-traumatic syndrome after sex. So I didn't like going through that. So that's why the fuck I started switching to start using, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't like oh Lord, please don't let this, dog. I know I said, Lord, I know I said I was going to use condoms. I was going to start using condoms, Lord, please. If you just let me walk this one more favor down. If you just let me get out of this one with no problem, Lord, I swear I'm gonna start going to church. If you just let me, Lord, I know it take 4 to 2 weeks for symptoms to show, Lord. If you just let me just get by. Just let me just protect me with the blood, Jesus, please. You just man, you be having that type of thoughts. Say I'm lying. If I'm lying, I'm flying. 10 toes down. Shit. But yeah, man. But I'm just like I say, this is Blessed for Breakfast, and I'm just checking on the dudes who had babies. Thought they was the daddy and found out they ain't the daddy. I'm just checking on y'all, man. This episode for y'all. Y'all don't get no leeway. Make sure y'all follow me too, man, because I'm gonna make a platform for everybody that don't got a platform. Because I am Carl the Comedian, aka Dub the Dude. But yeah, man. I knew a nigga that this shit was so crazy. This nigga knew that the baby wasn't his, dog, but he was so in love with this girl. He knew. Ain't no way in hell you the daddy, nigga. We didn't even know you. We didn't even know you, nigga, when she was pregnant and fucking with the nigga she was fucking with. This nigga was so motherfucking. He was so infatuated and in love. This nigga was so infatuated and in love that he signed the damn birth certificate. That's what kids he knew he wasn't his. Now here we are. 10 years later, he gets served for child support. Nigga, you ain't think that shit was gonna come? You so stupid. But this is Blessed for Breakfast with your host, Carter Comedian. And I'm just on here, giving some light to things that don't have light. So if you watch it or you check it out, talk to that person if you know somebody, because I don't know nobody. I don't know nobody that really went through that. And I think if you did, like, it would be so traumatic, it would be nothing you want to talk about. Like, you walk away as soon as that conversation come up. Like, man, how your kids do it? Oh shit, bro. And then don't talk to somebody who ain't your friend either, because your friends would be harsh as hell. Like, at least I know mine would. I ain't never been through that, but I can imagine. I told you she was a hoe, bro. You stupid, like that. All that kick you while you down type shit. Leave me alone. But yeah, man. I'm finna get my ass up, get ready for work. Have a great day. I hope y'all do. I want to thank y'all for whoever watched, whoever checked on me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to share. And I'll see y'all on the next Blessed for Breakfast. I'm out, my baby.